Ladies and gentlemen, we have a serious issue. Now, for those of you that have seen Space Jam, the original 1992, 98, I really don't fucking know. I don't like the movie as much because I didn't see it too often. But what I do remember is Lola Bunny and how thick the design team made her. Now, apparently, the second one is almost here. I don't really care about it. All I care about is Lola Bunny. Yes, I am that type of person to make this type of content. Now, let's read and then we'll discuss because I'm a little irritated. Why Lola Bunny needed a new look according to Space Jam director Malcolm D. Lee. Space Jam: A New Legacy director Malcolm D. Lee has explained why we'll be meeting a new Lola Bunny in the upcoming sequel. This week, Lola's new look was unveiled in a sneak peek at Space Jam 2, which teams LeBron James with the most popular Looney Tunes characters. On social media, many fans had observed that the cartoon bunny now has an appearance that's much more family-friendly than the version featured in the original Space Jam, where she was thick. In a new interview with Entertainment Weekly, Malcolm D. Lee opened up on why these changes to Lola Bunny were necessary. The decision came after watching the original Space Jam for the first time in 2019. And at the time, Lee felt flummoxed as to why the character was so sexualized, as Lee explains in the interview. Lola was very sexualized, like Betty Boop mixed with Jessica Rabbit. Lola was no politically correct, this is a kid's movie, why is she in a crop top? It just felt unnecessary, but at the same time, there's a long history of that in cartoons. This is 2021. It's important to reflect the authenticity of strong, capable female characters. That's unacceptable. No. Noting that there are several other changes made with Lola beyond her new look in Space Jam 2, Lee goes on to add, she probably has the most human characteristics of the tunes. She doesn't have a thing like a carrot or a lisp or a stutter, so we reworked a lot of things, not only her look, like making sure she had an appropriate length on her shorts and was feminine without being objectified but gave her a real voice. For us, it was, let's ground her athletic prowess, her leadership skills, and make her as full a character as the others. Directed by Lee, Space Jam: A New Legacy was written by Jewel Taylor, Tony Rettenmeyer, Keenan Coogler, and Terrence Nance. James Ryan Coogler, Maverick Carter, and Duncan Henderson produce. Along with James, the cast includes, I'm not even going to pronounce all those names, Don Cheadle. Oh. Okay. Of course, Bugs Bunny and Lola will also be joined by several other iconic classic characters like Daffy Duck, Tweety, Porky Pig, Foghorn Leghorn, and Speedy Gonzales. Joe Pytka directed the original Space Jam, which was released in '96. Okay, now we have a date. It starred Michael Jordan as himself in a similar storyline with the NBA legend partnering up with the Looney Tunes to take on a team of monsters. A big box office success. It is the highest-grossing basketball film of all time and is one of the most iconic film of the '90s. Like I said, I don't care about the shit. I just want Lola Bunny to look normal, not like this. But just, some Ordinary Gamers made a video about this topic earlier.
Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar, and when I'm not watching 1992 Space Movie, I'm having a good old time talking about cool trending stuff that I find on the internet. Now the last couple days, Lola Bunny had my CGI live tweet that children for and sports and Lola Bunny like are not Christ. Space Jam. I can see people consider her pretty attractive. I'm almost considered her proportions are like Barbie, which are fucking unrealistic. But yeah, you know, if you gave me a couple shots of whiskey, maybe, just maybe, I might empty the Colgate. But it's not a certain. Now, Exhibit B in this tweet and this assessment is the new Lola Bunny redesign. Now, ignore the image to the left. This is Lola Bunny, but except some nun on DeviantArt drew it. And I'm saying none because this is softcore by DeviantArt standards, okay? And like super heckin' softcore by Rule 34 standards. Now, if we look to the right, this is the new Lola. Now, again, I'm not looking at, you know, what everyone's confused about. I actually consider this version of Lola to be like a Fiverr version, which is like where the the redesign is literally done with a budget of a box of Lucky Charms. If you actually look at Lola Bunny, she's got no fucking knees, by the way. This is like the real scary thing. Lola Bunny literally stands on two popsicle sticks. Lola Bunny's face is a little bit different. I think Lola Bunny has been smoking a bit of the good old kush. I think Lola Bunny has a bong hitting somewhere. I think Lola Bunny tokes like no tomorrow. There's something going on with the face, and I have no idea about it.
Okay, so basically, we know no kneecaps. She is specifically covered in the waist, midriff area, and for one thing, she looks more human in this, which, I mean, I'm fine with. But this? What is this? Like, no, it's not my Lola Bunny. People want to get mad about a fucking Amazon logo looking like a Hitler face? No. No, you can't do that, internet. Well, I'm going to bitch about this. Malcolm D. Lee, I'm going to watch your film, but I'm not going to enjoy it. Unless you do something to make me get excited, if you know what I'm saying. I know I might lose subs for this, but look, it's the fucking truth. You can't expect me to not get aroused by a cartoon, alright? Especially when I was an impressionable young boy. You think I was proud to do what I did? Well, I wasn't. God damn it. Now, moving on to something even more interesting. Christian Bale's gothic horror film The Pale Blue Eye goes straight to Netflix. And look at this. Directed by Scott Cooper. Since Antlers hasn't come out yet, it's been almost a year since the delay. He's pumping out other shit. So, let's read. The Pale Blue Eye stars Christian Bale as a detective investigating grisly murders in 1830 with the help of Edgar Allan Poe. That sentence alone just sounds amazing. Netflix has picked up the rights to the gothic horror thriller The Pale Blue Eye. Deadline reports that the streamer spent around $55 million for the movie, which reunites lead star Christian Bale with director Scott Cooper. Bale previously worked with Cooper in the 2013 crime drama Out of the Furnace and again in the 2017 Western Hostels. The two will both produce The Pale Blue Eye alongside Josh Lesher Birdman and Cross Creek's Tyler Thompson. Based on the Louis Bayard novel of the same name, The Pale Blue Eye is written by Cooper. Its plot revolves around a series of murders taking place in 1830 at the U.S. Military Academy at West Point. Christian Bale will play a veteran detective who investigates the murders, helped by a detail-oriented young cadet who will later become Edgar Allan Poe. It hasn't yet been revealed who will be playing the world-famous author. Cooper made his debut with the 2009 movie Crazy Heart, which starred Jeff Bridges and Maggie Gyllenhaal, earning universal acclaim. The movie won Bridges the Oscar for Best Actor. The director would follow this up by directing Bale and Out of the Furnace alongside Woody Harrelson, my favorite Scott Cooper film, Casey Affleck and Forrest Whitaker, and Zoe Saldana. So just, Along with the Bale starring movie Hostels, Cooper also helmed 2015's Black Mass with Johnny Depp as James Whitey Bulger. His next movie, Antlers, a supernatural flick, is scheduled... October. I forgot about that. Some of Bale's most popular roles from the past include playing Batman in the Dark Knight trilogy, serial killer Patrick Bateman in American Psycho, John Connor in Terminator Salvation, which I personally liked, and British race car driver Ken Miles in Ford v Ferrari. He also won a Best Supporting Actor Academy Award for his role in The Fighter and garnered additional nominations for his roles in American Hustle, The Big Short, and Vice. He was also in The Machinist in 2004. Okay, I didn't realize it said that. Other roles include The Machinist, The Prestige, 310 to Yuma, and Public Enemies. Bale has a couple of other major projects in the works as well. He will play Gore, the God Butcher, the main villain in the upcoming Marvel sequel Thor, Love and Thunder. I'm not going to see that. Do not care about it. He has also been cast in an untitled period movie by David O. Russell as part of an ensemble that includes Margot Robbie, John David Washington, Rami Malek, Zoe Saldana, Anya Taylor-Joy, Mike Myers, and Robert De Niro. That sounds amazing. Thor Love and Thunder will be released on May 6th, don't care, while the Russell film doesn't yet have an official release date. Over the past several days, Netflix has also picked up two other major acquisitions. The streamer has also paid out millions for the Colin Firth war drama Operation Mincemeat, along with a new action thriller with Liam Neeson and Lawrence Fishburne. Official release dates for these movies haven't yet been announced. Likewise, The Pale Blue Eye doesn't yet have a release date. Reportedly, the plan as of now is to begin shooting the film this fall as Bell wraps filming on his other movie projects. The news comes to us from Deadline. I'm excited. That's all I'm going to say. It sounds like a noir. I love noir films. Like Family Guy and American Dad parody them a little bit. I wish they'd do it a little more, but yeah, it's whatever. Christian Bale, great actor, love him. I would have taken Harsh Times. I like that movie. I saw it like years and years ago on Netflix. Let me think. Christian Bale was also in... he was in something else that I really liked. I can't think of it. The only time I saw American Hustle was in the theater when Carmike was still a thing. And the only reason I remember it is because it was my first time ever finishing a tub of extra large popcorn. So, yeah. I think Bradley Cooper was in the film, and Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah. But anyway, those were the articles I wanted to just show you guys, and I am going to do my best to finally watch Napoleon Dynamite, because I bought it years ago, and I never finished it because I fell asleep, so I just decided, why not? Let's give it a shot. Alright, I'll catch you guys later.